Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob Sower here with Sower Real Estate, Keller Williams Realty in Boise. And boy, I keep meaning to do the video earlier in the day, and yet here we are again. It's Friday night, and it's late, and hopefully I don't, cloud up this video with a bunch of ahs, and stammering and everything like I did the last video. I'll do my best, but it's late, and it is what it is. So I'll set this down right here. And man, I think I'm gonna start calling my garage like my studio, my video studio, because it seems to be, once everyone's in bed, I come out here so that I can actually record the video and not wake people up. So you get to see my projects from BMW reupholstery. I've got an old Hot Wheels. I'm reorganizing collectibles and all that kind of stuff. And also real estate, real estate in the garage. And also, on another kind of apology note, I apologize for the email newsletter being a potential downer. I just was kind of voicing my kind of thought process of everything going on in the world. It just seems like there's so much bad news going on and so much stuff to be distracted with, whether it be inflation or rising interest rates, war in Ukraine, all this kind of stuff. And I mentioned in my little write-up that when I get people that ask about real estate, a lot of times, and they're asking me what to do, and I say it depends. And I feel like right now it really depends, because if you're a buyer, for example, what's going on in the market with interest rates and everything else, I mean, that has a huge impact. I mean, we've seen interest rates go up like basically 2%, in a not very short amount of time. So, and there's talk of them going up even more. So this question of, what do we see on the horizon? What's likely going to happen, and all this kind of stuff. And while on the one hand, nobody knows the future, on the other hand, you kind of have to really take seriously some of the stuff that's going on and say, okay, how does that apply to me? And what's my, projections, and how, what's the best way to handle that for my situation? So anyway, so let's jump into the market dynamics that might help you in your situation, whatever that is. Maybe your situation is just to sit there and see what's going on in the market, and that's totally fine. Market dynamics, as you know, we've got our graphs here with the year, basically what's going on over the year. Each month over the last 12 months, the routine. The red line that you've got going on is everything that's active on the market, and the gray line is everything that went under contract that month, and the dark line or the black line is everything that's sold that month. So what we've seen from February to March, and again, these are just March numbers for all of existing for Ada County. So we're not getting into new construction. And if you ever want to know why I don't do that, let me know and I can explain it. But I won't get into that right now. Maybe I'll do a video on it some other time. But so last month, from February, we had 323 homes on the market. And in March, now we have 327. So it's basically the same. There's really no change in the active homes on the market. However, we saw the pendings, everything that went under contract from February was 506, March 628. So we're seeing the pendings kind of jump up there, a little bit more buyer activity, and which is expected for springtime. Still haven't seen a real push on new homes coming to the market, and hopefully we'll see that in April. I would imagine that we will. We'll see that bump from 327 up. Hopefully we'll get up to like 400 or maybe even more than that, which is still super low, to be honest. And then the sold February 437, March 576. So we're starting to see that tick up a little bit as well. One of the big things that's interesting is our average home sale price here is 588. So it's almost, this is crazy. It's almost $600,000 for the quote average home in Ada County. Um, Now, on the flip side, I guess you could say positive aspect to that is that so far this year, we've only seen a price appreciation of 2.3%. So if we take that same rate throughout the rest of the year, that means we're probably only going to see, gosh, what, between 8 to 10% appreciation for the whole year. And that would be good. And I feel like we kind of have to see that that slowing down on pricing, because with the quote affordability shown in interest rates, that's your key affordability factor. When those interest rates are going up, prices can't just keep going up like that. So if I could maybe say that might be a little positive twist on the market, then I'll take it. Last year for 2021, we went up almost 35%. So that's at least nice to kind of see that slowing down. I don't really know if that's going to continue, obviously, but I would say that it's probably likely with the way that we're seeing things go. And yeah, so as always, I would say my biggest kind of tip for people is to think about what your comfort level is. I'm recommending that a lot of my clients, hey, talk with your lender, see what your financial picture looks like. What are you comfortable with your monthly down payment, all that kind of stuff. And from there, then we can also talk about economic factors, world factors, all this other kind of stuff to see if, buying or, selling or whatever is right for you at this time. Because again, it really depends on your specific situation, and, it's just a case-by-case basis. So anyway, hopefully that helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if there are certain things that you would like to see in the video, or certain aspects of the market that maybe we're overlooking that you would like to hear more about. Let me know. And if nothing else, have a great weekend and have a great Easter weekend next weekend. All right, take care, guys. Bye.